Hey lovelies, it's Kate. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. It's time for a modern, beautiful family home. I just felt so inspired to work on a nice, beautiful family home because of the upcoming Growing Together pack. The pack is going to have a huge focus on family gameplay, and I was just in the mood to create a nice family home already. I just can't wait for the pack to come out, and I wanted this house to be simple, so it just has anything your Sims will need, but I also wanted to be beautiful, but like not too much. I didn't want to go overboard. I just wanted to have a nice focus on like having a really manageable, nice house that can be really good for gameplay. So it's not too big, yet it has enough rooms for a big sim family, and it's like just not too big. Like, remember when I was working on the Simpsons family home, I was talking about how the size and the layout is just perfect for family gameplay, and I just wanted to create a house that is similar in terms of just being not too gigantic, having a nice layout, and I was going for a very modern, almost farmhouse conversion type of style. I of course wanted to have a nice chimney in the front because I just knew that I would like to have a lovely living room where we have a fireplace, so it just has all the nice and wonderful details. I've used platforms in the front because I was going for a multi-level layout. I wanted to have the nice paths leading up to the patio area in the front, and I just wanted this house to look as interesting and complex as possible, where it's not too over the top. I've created a garage using just windows, really. These are just base game windows and a nice wallpaper, and that's essentially it. I've then used some walls from the debug or live edit menu, and I arranged them using tool because they were kind of like sitting on top of the platform, and I wanted them to be right in front of my platform, and I just wanted to have a really nice landscaping. Also recently, like, I just kind of built less because I was working on CC. I've talked about this in my last video, and yeah, like I think in my last video I was actually just talking about learning Blender, but I've now actually started to work on Sims 4 CC, which I'm going to release soon. A couple of objects are already like finished, and I just have the best time. I'm like so invested in this because I wanted to learn Blender for the longest time, and I'm always excited to like learn something new, and I love The Sims 4 so much, and combining the two is just, it's just amazing, and I'm like so caught up in Blender and in creating CC, and I can't wait to show you my first ever CC set. It's like it's a labor of love. I've put my whole heart into it. I've learned so much in the last couple of weeks, and I just have so much fun creating CC, and I just can't wait to improve. But I'm just really excited to show you what I've created very soon, and I hope that you are going to like it. I mean, before I started my YouTube channel, I used to build with CC all the time. I was like super CC addicted. I was so obsessed. So I have a giant love for CC. I switched to no CC builds because I want to upload my builds to the gallery. I want them to be for everyone, so you don't have to download anything, and this is going to remain the same. So my builds are CC free. They're going to stay CC free. I'm just going to showcase my CC set here in a video. Probably I might use it for a build just to show you what I've created, but my builds will remain CC free, so you are not going to need my CC for my builds. I know that a lot of you are on console. Some people just don't enjoy CC, so it's a like, this is a no CC building channel, but I still want to show you what I've created, and I know that a lot of people also love CC, so some of you might grab it in case you like it, and I'm just really excited to show you. I'm just going to make a small video where I showcase the set, I guess. We will see. I'm going to need a couple of more weeks probably. I want everything to be really perfect and optimized. I also have to create more. I have to like learn a lot, and I want this to be perfect. The amazing Ciboulette and her tutorials were such a huge help. I've watched her videos over and over again. I went back to them, jumped to the like correct part of the video to like rewatch and learn, and Mr. Alcan has also been a great help, and I'm just really excited for this. I never thought that I could do this. Like, I thought, okay, I might learn this one day, but I'm like really excited to just jump right into it and to create something. And I just, yeah, can't wait to show you, as I've said. I'm sorry, I'm just too excited. Like, this has been occupying my mind for the last weeks. At this point, I'm dreaming of Blender, and I'm just so obsessed that I just had to tell you. Let me know what you think. Are you a CC builder? Like, do you sometimes like CC? Are you going to take a look at my CC, or are you like, no, I might take a look, but I'm going to stay away from this? Just let me know what you think. I'm just either way really excited to show you. It's like, hey, look what I've created. And here I'm already working on the floor plan. I wanted the interior to be as bright and happy as the exterior. And I just created a very small room, probably too small, right in front of the garage door. And I just wanted this to be like a room where we have the working bench thingy and just some gym equipment, just like a garage. And I've placed a debug car on the outside. And also like the new trailer has dropped for the upcoming pack, and there are like so many pictures of the new pack on Twitter shared by the gurus, and there are like so many cars everywhere. But I think Sunguru Morgan has said there won't be cars in the pack, so it's like such a more or less like a coincidence, or just for the look and feel of the new world. But who knows? I never know if it's like true when they say something is not going to happen, or if they just want to surprise us, because you never know what the Sims team is going to reveal. Like, some additions to the game were such a gigantic surprise. The train tools, for example, like, I will never forget this. In a stream at the very end, they were just starting to manipulate the terrain, and they weren't even acknowledging it. They were just starting to use the terrain tools, and everyone was like freaking out in the chat. And this was like such a cool surprise, and you never know what's going to happen. But according to them, there won't be cars. But I still love to create driveways, garages, just for the look and feel. And I also think personally, I know that not a lot of people are going to agree here, but I feel like garages are like still making sense, because it's like such a spare room where I can put some gym equipment or something. Because I feel like for a house that is not too upscale, and most of my builds in The Sims are upscale actually, but like for a smaller home, it doesn't make sense to have a whole home gym. So you just kind of have to put the gym equipment somewhere, maybe in the basement, or maybe in a shed in the garden, or maybe in the garage. So I feel like having a room like this makes sense. I also have no idea where else to put the working bench thingy, because I don't want this thing to be in the living room. And I mean, there are many different options, such as a basement, and I just realized that I never really build basements. I only include basements whenever I'm working on a multi-level house where I want to have a walkout basement or something, and even then it's not a regular basement. I feel like the Simpsons house was the very first house that I've created where I've included a proper basement. And this, like, talking about the garage situation just got me thinking that I probably should include more basements, especially in some traditional family homes for laundry and stuff. This, I just inspired myself. I just had a realization here. And yeah, this is the kitchen. I love the white counters so much. I've used them so many times. I love the modern vibe and everything. But there's just something about the layout, look and feel of this interior. I'm just so obsessed with the whole kitchen area. And I've like combined multiple island counters, because I felt like it's so weird to have the bar stool right in front of the oven. So I just wanted to have like a bit of a distance there. So there are like essentially 2 rows of island counters, and I love the contrast. I've used the dark black windows, and then the interior is really happy and bright, but the contrast is working so nicely. I don't know why I've created so many interiors which have this color palette, I feel like, but I feel like here I kind of nailed it, like it works. I sometimes feel like something is lacking because everything looks too bright, or there's not enough contrast, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the lot and the lighting, I don't know. Also, let me know if you're excited for the upcoming pack. Are you going to buy it, or are you just excited for the update? Because we are going to get the infants update before, and so much is going to happen. And I know that I've been like a bit low-key during the last weeks, especially because of my little CC adventure. Like, I just had to learn everything from scratch, including Blender. I just thought, okay, I don't really feel too inspired to build because I'm just waiting for the pack and the update, just like everyone else. And I felt like this is the perfect time slot to dive into Blender and creating CC. And of course, this is like not going to affect the creations of my videos in the future. I'm just going to do both. I'm going to make videos, I'm going to work on a CC pack here and there when I feel like it. But like, I just had to really focus on learning everything. And once you like got the hang of it, and I mean, you will always learn. There's so much to learn. There's so much I have to learn and to improve and to get better and everything. But I mean, like, I just needed a crash course to learn all the basics, kind of. So this is why I've been more low-key and I haven't been uploading a lot. But I can tell you, especially next month when the update and the pack come out, I will like create so many builds and videos. Remember when High School Living came out? Like, all I did was building, and it's going to be the same. I'm just so excited for this. I feel like this is going to be huge, especially for those who enjoy gameplay, but even for builders. Like, there are new build buy items, and I just can't wait to create something amazing and fun. I'm just so excited. And building this house has been so much fun as well, because every time I take a break from building, when I come back to building, it's just so much fun. Sometimes you just need a break, I guess. This is the master bedroom, so kind of the parents' bedroom, I guess. It's spacious, it's facing the yard, like, so they can like look out of the window and see what's going on. And I just wanted to have a big room, and I also included a little crib, so in case they have a baby. And of course, the pack is going to add so many new objects, which will be crucial for the infants and everything. And I also guess that some stuff has to be added to the game, like to the base game with the new update, because I feel like we need a changing table, for example. And since infants are going to be a part of the base game, we probably need all these objects for infants in the base game. So this will be exciting as well. So this house is probably not up to code when it comes to the infants update, but you could like make some small changes. Like, for example, I've used this little object, this drawer object from Dream Home Decorator, and I've used it in place of a changing table. You could just remove this and replace it. I just wanted to have like a nice area and slot for the changing table. So at this point, it's just a decorative surface where I could put like some toys, just some decorations and stuff, but this room could be perfect for this. Yeah, and this here is just another teenager room. I just wanted to have different rooms. I've also created a room for twins. I also wanted to squeeze in as many beds as possible, so you just have so much space in this house. You can let your sim family move in and they can enjoy this. And I just wanted to have lots of different rooms. So we have the master bedroom, which has a crib. Then we have a smaller room for a toddler, which you could like turn into a room for infants or something. You could place the changing table there, as I said. I also wanted to have a nice room for a teenager here, but also a typical kids room. So this build like has all kinds of different rooms for different life stages, so you can raise a proper family here in this house. And I hope that you will enjoy this in case you download this build. And I also tried to make some of the rooms more colorful, like the bedrooms, because the house has such a neutral color palette, and I just wanted to add a bit of color here and there. And this video is slowly coming to an end. I hope you've enjoyed this video and build. You can here see lots of screenshots. And in case you want to download this build, you can grab it from the gallery. It's CC free and unmodded. My ID is KateEmerald. And you can also grab the tray files from my Patreon. And speaking of which, it's time to thank my wonderful Emerald Patreons and my Emerald YouTube members. A big thank you to Mehmet Ali Bariskan, Andrew Hill, Asia, Bailey Blades, Lady Sims, Lisa Martin, Ray Monroe the Simmer, Shannon McClam, Sims Moon, Stemlicious, Stephanie Mead, and Steven. Thank you so much for your gigantic support. A big thank you to all my other patrons and YouTube members. And of course, a big thank you to anyone who's here watching my videos. I love you all so much. I hope you will have the best day and week. I hope you are doing so well. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.